Okay.
Welcome to
Hello.
another in our interview series for the marketing of the 14th annual WBEC-West Conference, titled Mastering the Tightrope of Success, on September the 12th to the 14th in San Diego. I am Chala Dinkoy from the Repositioning Expert, and I have here today Sandy Nasseri, who is
Hello.
CEO of Melrose Inc. Welcome, Sandy.
Hello. Welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yes. So tell us what you do, what your company does, and who you help.
Our company predominantly caters to the media and post-production. So we work with all the traditional studios. We work with Disney, ABC. But today, because everybody has content and everybody produces video, we can help everybody because video is popular. Content, media is everywhere now.
And what do you help them do?
So we plan and design workflows, and we execute it from design to actually build that. So we have a team of engineers that run wires and build machine rooms, and it's not like IT, it's production IT.
Okay,
so
very specific.
Media. Yeah.
Very specific. I love how niched you are, because that's what I do. I'm a niche.
A niche of a niche.
Love it, love it, love it. Couldn't get any better. So the theme of the conference is, falling off, or success around the tightrope of business.
Yes.
So
Yes.
tell us a time where you either, fell off that tightrope or aced it.
Well, about 3 years ago, we decided that we had to grow our offerings to our clients. As you know, more and more hardware is becoming consumerized. You can buy a lot more things for a lot less. An editorial system 10 years ago was $100,000. You can buy an edit bay now for about $5,000 to $10,000. Wow. So more options are available, and the cost had dramatically reduced. And what's happening in the media space specifically is that because you have so many solutions and options, the customer doesn't always make the right decision because there's so many options.
Right.
So we decided that we should probably extend our offerings into professional services. And we're like, okay, this is where the growth is going to be. More people buy things, but more people don't know how to use it. There's more options, but less knowledge. So we decided that if we're going to go into that space, because we're predominantly a hardware company, we need to hire someone who knows something about it. And we decided to hire 3 people, 1 C-level person and 2 VPs from our manufacturers, from different manufacturers. And we thought that because they work for a big company, Fortune 500, they can probably help us align ourselves better with our customers and our vendors. And that was a big mistake. Ooh. I mean, it's important to surround yourself with people who have knowledge and experience. Yeah. What we learned is that with hiring people that are coming from a bigger corporation, 1, they don't know how to run the day-to-day because they sometimes have all these layers of people that work under them.
Right.
Culture is very different because we're a small company. They come from a big company.
Right.
The salaries were very high. I mean, between the 3 of them, we almost ran out of money in a year and a half.
Okay.
So, I mean, I do believe that people come to your life for a reason, and I do believe that they added value.
Yeah. But
I think that hindsight, looking back, we should have had a timeline and said, okay, here's your mission for the next 3 months, and here's your mission for the next 6 months. And if you're not delivering with these timelines, maybe it's not working out. But because they were so successful and because they were so smart in their industry, we thought that we can take their knowledge and transfer it to our knowledge, and it's going to work. And the most important thing that I learned is people. You have to have the right people work for you. It's right that there are smart people out there, but they might not be the right for your environment, for your culture. And most people in big corporations like to build divisions. So they have one division that competes with another division. Like, let's say corporate competes with a small business. When you're a small company, you can't build walls. Everybody has to work with each other. You have to learn how to work with the driver from the accounting person because we're a small company.
That is great. That's a great lesson. So give us an advice. Like, what advice would you give to our viewers around this tightrope of success?
It's hard to find people who can coach you in the moment. That's, I think, the biggest challenge for an entrepreneur, because yes, we go to school and we learn in business school that you should do this and this is a marketing. But when you're in the moment, when you have to make a strategic decision, who are you going to call. Like, there's nobody to pick up the phone. So having those people in your life who can be your mentors is key. But at the same time, finding the right mentors is key. So it all goes back to people. And in fact, and the culture, right? It has to fit your culture. And no one knows more about your business than you do. It's like driving the car. When you're driving your car, you know everything about your car. You know when you have to do the oil change. You know when you have to take it to the mechanic. You can't hand those keys to someone, even though they're a smart mechanic and they've driven 100 cars. It's not your car. Right. They can be in the passenger seat. They can drive with you. They can guide you along the way. But if you hand those keys, that's not really it.
Well, so you're gonna be speaking at the conference. We don't know when and what date and what time yet, but you'll be sharing some of this wisdom at the conference on September 12th to 14th. And I look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this.
Thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
All the best. Take care.